and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Carly and today we're going to be trying and testing the new Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk collection. So if you don't know, Charlotte Tilbury is famously known for her Pillow Talk collection, and she has done an exclusive launch, some permanent items and some limited edition products, but I'll let you know as we get into things. I've already done my face and I've just set under my eyes because we are going in with cream products today. We are going to start off with eyes, and Charlotte Tilbury launched a luxury palette, and if you don't know these palettes, these are the quads that Charlotte does. We have the outer packaging. Comes in the typical Charlotte Tilbury pink Pillow Talk box, and you can see it just says Pillow Talk Dreams, and this is inspired by Pillow Talk Medium. I know a bit about the product as I attended a masterclass online with one of Charlotte Tilbury's makeup artists. So we've got the usual outer classic kind of dark shell colour for the packaging. On the back we have got the circle of application. So this palette is a little bit different. So you've got the prime shade, which is what you often find, but the difference with this one that is there is a super pop shadow, and this is a very metallic formula. And if you're familiar with Charlotte Tilbury, she has come out with this formulation before. So this is what she looks like. You can see the Pillow Talk theme, but much deeper. So I'm just going to show you comparison to the original Charlotte Tilbury palette. So here we've got the Pillow Talk original on this side, and as you can see it is very well loved, but you can definitely see the comparison there. I'm just going to swatch the new palette, and next to it I will swatch the original palette. So here we've got the enhanced shade. So this is from the original palette, and this is from the Dream palette. From the Dream palette and the original palette. So you can see there is definitely a bit more depth to these mattes, especially in the new Dream palette. Next we've got the shimmers, and over this side we've got the Dream palette, the pop and the prime shade, and you can see there is quite a good depth for these shimmers, especially on the original. Do you need this palette? Not necessarily, but it is a good shade comparison. So we are just going to move into the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to be using my everyday brushes. So first we're going to go into this shade, and this is the prime shade. So this is just going to give a very light metallic look to the lid. Going in with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. So you can see the finish of that there. I'm just going to build this up a little bit, just to see how this builds. So that is a very soft colour. It has shimmer to it, but it is not hugely metallic, which I like. So next I'm going into the Enhance shade, which is this one over here, and I'm just going to pop this into the crease with the same brush, and I'm just being careful not to pick up too much product, as these do seem a little bit more pigmented than the original one. Just working that into the crease. Yeah, that's definitely quite pigmented. It is very effortless, but I did not expect any less from Charlotte Tilbury. So next I'm going into the smoke shade, and I'm just using a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just going to dip into the product. You can see that is a very pigmented shade. So I'm just going to pop this on my lower lash line and to the outer corner. And then focusing it on the outer corner. Just deepen things up a little bit, and blending that into the crease as well. Next, taking the Super Pop shade, and this is a gorgeous pink shimmer, and I'm going to take this on a flat brush. I'm going to apply this mostly in the centre of the lid. This shade is a little bit chunky, but we will see how it performs. Popping that into the centre. Using that same flat brush, I'm just going to use the Enhance shade, and I'm going to work this on my lower lash line. That is the eye completed. I will be back, and I am just going to finish off the other eye now. I am back, and I've finished the other eye. Thoughts on this palette are very surprised actually. For Charlotte Tilbury, it is definitely a little bit more pigmented, a bit more glam, but it still has that same Pillow Talk vibe to it. I'm impressed with how the Charlotte performed. I did not expect any less from Charlotte Tilbury, to be honest. Every product that Charlotte Tilbury comes out with, I'm very impressed with. It has to be a really awful product for me to not like it, and that's been very few releases from Charlotte Tilbury. One thing I do want to say about this palette, it is not limited edition from what I believe. So I asked this on the masterclass, and the lady who was running the class said the palette is not limited edition. So do you need to rush to get this palette? You don't. We're moving into mascara, and Charlotte Tilbury has her iconic Pillow Talk mascara with a very unique brush. And with this new collection, Charlotte Tilbury came out with a new colour, and this colour is called Dream Pop, and I did pick this one up. So here we have the outer box, very reminiscent of the original, but on the top we've got the shade, and this is Dream Pop, so it is a burgundy brown shade. This is the actual product, and I've spotted a few differences with this, well, one in particular, and it is that I'm not sure if you can see that. There is like some quilted effect to it. So I'm not sure if this is on the original bottle. From my knowledge, this is a bit different. So you can see here we've got the brush, and you can see that lovely burgundy red toned brown, and it is the classic Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk brush. So, and honestly, I'm not sure what my opinions are on this. I have not tried this. I'm not sure if the colour is going to be for me, but we are going to try it on in this video. So that is the mascara on. I've just come a bit closer so you can see the effect. The colour is actually quite natural. You cannot really tell that it has a burgundy tinge to it once it's on the lashes. I'm very happy with how these lashes look. Definitely I will be using this more often, and I hope it stays permanent. Next we're going to move on to the blusher part of this video, and I've not set my face because Charlotte Tilbury has come out with her re-released lip and cheeks. It's the actual product in its outer box. A lot of people will recognise these as these are re-released products, but I actually got rid of mine later last year as mine were getting a bit old, but I wish I didn't do that. So we've got two shades. I've got Colour of Passion and Colour of Dreams. So on the bottom we've got Colour of Dreams, and the top is Colour of Passion, and these are both Pillow Talk inspired colours. One is much more deeper and one is a little bit more lighter on the pinkier side. This is the product itself. The packaging is very reflective. You can see my phone there. So inside, this is what the product looks like. And this one is Colour of Dreams. And here we have the lighter of the two. So the first one we've got is, so the first swatch is Colour of Dreams, which is the lighter of the two. And then we have Colour of Passions, the Colour of Dreams, the lighter one of the two. And I'm just going to be using this with a blusher brush, and I'm just going to tap into the product and tap the excess off on my hand, and I'm going to go straight into the cheek. I've got a feeling I remember these working better with fingers. Yeah. So that's it with a brush. I'm just going to go in with my fingers and just apply a little bit more, so you can get a bit more intensity. I'm just going to use the deeper shade on the other cheek, and then we will add in the other one. So this is the darker one. Do a lovely flush to the cheeks. And I'm just going to add in the opposite colour to even things out a little bit. So just going over with the lighter one on this side. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of the deeper one to this side. And to make sure that's all blended out, I'm just going to go in with my brush. So it's showing up a little bit more flush than I like, because I'm naturally a bit flush underneath this makeup. But you can see the beautiful colour. Charlotte Tilbury also released the Pillow Talk light ones. Now these have come out in the past, and a long time ago last year I heard that these were going to be limited edition, but they've come back and I'm very grateful for that. But me being me, I bought backups, so I did not pick up these in the re-promote. So if you're familiar with Charlotte's light ones, they have a sponge applicator. And here is the Pillow Talk original shade. And then we've got Pillow Talk medium, which is significantly darker. Definitely more of a blush shade on me. So I've just got a bit of product out, and I'm going to pop this onto the high points of the face as a base for the new product. And I'm just going to blend this with my finger. That gives a gorgeous natural glow to the cheeks, and I'm just going to add a little bit to my nose and my cupid's bow. So I've just set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. I will link it down below if you are interested. I'm just going to top my cheeks off a little bit with a bit of powder Pillow Talk blush. So here we've got Pillow Talk. This has been out for quite a long time and it's a very beautiful blush. So these are known as the nipple blushes, where you've got the centre shade, which is a little bit like a highlighter, and the outer side is the more pigmented peachy blush. I'm just focusing this on the top of my cheeks, not going down too low. So next we've got the highlight, and this is a Multi-Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. I picked up both shades so you can see what shade is most suitable for you. The lovely outer box, and the actual products are very beautiful. So I will just show you this one first. So here we have Romance Light. This packaging is very familiar to me, especially from the holiday collection just gone. So we've got this lovely pearl design with Charlotte's logo. On the back we just got the mirrored packaging. with the shade. This is what the inside looks like. Some different shades with different finishes, and this is the more cool toned one. And then we've got Dreamlight, which is a more bronzed, deeper colour, but these definitely could be used on the eyes. Just going in with a fluffy brush, we're going to start with Romance Light, and I'm just going to swirl my brush throughout the whole of all the colours. I'm going to pop this onto the tops of the cheeks where the light would normally hit. This surprised me actually, because some of the reviews that I've seen of this particular highlight has been that it's very blinding. But as you can see, when I turn my head towards the light, you can see it reflecting, but it doesn't reflect too much, which is a little bit different for Charlotte Tilbury, because in the past her highlighters have been very natural and everyday wearable. I'm just going to pop this on to the other cheek. Oh, that one, you can definitely see the reflection. This would be definitely a bit more of a special occasion highlighter for me, just because this is not kind of the highlighter that I would wear every day. Here we've got the swatches of the highlighter, so I've just swirled them all together, and first we've got Romance Light and Dream Light. So definitely a bit of a bronzy shade. I'm going to try to layer this darker shade on top of my blusher. Hopefully it won't be too metallic and it'll just give me a little bit of a bronze. I mean, it works, but it doesn't do what I want it to do. It is beautiful, but this is something I definitely wouldn't do on an everyday basis. I'm just going to finish off my lips quickly, and I'm going to go in with Pillow Talk lipstick with Pillow Talk lip liner. Finally, I'm going to finish off with a little bit of gloss, and I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lip Collagen. My final thoughts on this collection: I think it's very beautiful, it's very Charlotte Tilbury. The highlighters are a little bit out there for Charlotte, but I like them because they're a different product. They've got a different finish to her previous highlighters. If you do want the highlighters, I would snag them as soon as you can, because they're gonna be gone. The limited edition, unfortunately. The eyeshadow palette I think is stunning, and it's definitely something I will be using on a daily. And the Hollywood Light ones I already owned and I already love them. So this is the Pillow Talk new Dreamlight collection. I hope you enjoyed. Please tell me what products you have picked up, what you think about them, and please subscribe and like, as you will be seeing a lot more Charlotte Tilbury videos coming soon. Have a lovely day everyone, and take care, look after yourself.